Hey guys, Greg on Tech back here again with another video. This week we're going to be talking about HTML and CSS and what they're all about and what you can do with them. So to start, HTML, it stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So HTML is the most basic building block of the web. It defines the meaning and basically structures all web content. So it's what you read. It's all that you read. That's it. Any pictures you see on there, and like this word right here, Greg on Tech, aspiring web developer, it's that. It's what you type. Um, Other technologies besides HTML are generally used to describe a web page's appearance or presentation, and that's when CSS comes in handy. So CSS, which stands for cascading style sheets. This is what makes it, the font, the color, the size of your text, all that good stuff. HTML is what you read. CSS makes it look pretty. So as you can see right here, this is all different. I just changed a little bit of it. I'll show you how I did it. I changed the photo to a picture of Philadelphia because that's where I am originally from, and it is the greatest city ever. I changed the name on the sample resume to Greg on Tech, of course. There's a section here for work experience and education. I went ahead and actually typed up some stuff for education, but of course I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually type it. So right here in H3, which stands for heading 3, so that could be like the subheading. H1 is your header, H2 is like your sub. So Ground Tech right here is your H1, aspiring web developer, all that is your H2, and this stuff right here, the Lorium, all that stuff is your paragraph actually, and I'll get to that soon. So H3, like I said, your subheading was your that's where we're gonna put where we go to school. So where we go to school, you can type that right there. I'm gonna make that a capital actually. There we go. State University. Let's say you go to state. And P, like I said, stands for paragraph. So BS cybersecurity. So just type that and make sure that you type it you put the P in there to make it show up as paragraph and it doesn't show up all bolded, like bigger than usual. And this right here, minor information technology, that actually wasn't here when I first usually opened this document. So to add that, just make sure you copy exactly how a paragraph looks, that little portion right there. And you start typing minor information technology. And make sure you do a backslash, P, not a period. There we go. And if we scroll down, and it shows right up. So typing in HTML is kind of simple, to be honest. It's the CSS where like you can toy around with it and make it look however you want. So as you can see right here, H1, H2, which is again Ground Tech H1, aspiring web developer H2, and your H2 is also your work experience and your education. Right now the font is in right now the font's in Times New Roman, so we're gonna change that actually. We're gonna change it to any font that you can think of. You can do Georgia, give it time. There you see it change. You can do Arial. You can do what's another one? Calib, I think that's it. Calbry. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry about that. But for now, let's just change it to Georgia. Keep it Georgia. Georgia's actually one of my favorite fonts, so that's why I typed that in there. All this other stuff is stuff that you can mess around with, like font size and your font weight, your color, all that you can mess around with. It is super easy to use. I highly recommend looking it up online, like doing little demos of it. This is going to help out so much in the future for you guys that are into technology. So thank you guys so much for watching this week. I'm Greg on Tech, and I'll see you next week.